Spiritual healing is a process where you do very less work, which basically means you just listen to the instructions and follow the instructions. Even if it is imagination, you just do it. When you are imagining, you are actually giving a different construct to the mind, which means that when the mind takes the shape of the instruction and the visual construct which you have, the same process brings about transformation. You don't really need to go deep in, understand why this happened, what that happened. And to an extent, it needs a type of surrender to the process. Because we are very much used to thinking that I should know and solve the problem. My question is, do you think you can solve the problem on your own? Or do you think you have answers for all the questions as to why certain things happen in life, why certain things happen in life? The answer will be no, isn't it? However sure you are that this is the reason why this happened, and more sure you are, more correct you think you are, let me tell you, that's not the answer. The reason is, if you are so sure about the root cause of the problem, you will also be sure about not only the answer, but also the way out of it. Not only the way out of it, by now it would have got executed. Today the challenge is, people say, I know this is a problem, I know the way out, and I am doing everything right, but something else is happening. Maybe the other person is not cooperating, only if he does like this or she does like this, had this happened. That is where we should understand that our understanding of how the whole phenomena works is very limited. There is a huge, infinite, unlimited, universal force in action. It is continuously working through you, molding you, based on the way in which energy moves in your system. If we can channelize and release the blocks in the system, in the body, or directly touch the energy and see if we can align it with the consciousness which is larger or vibrating at a different frequency than what it is in the body, change happens very powerfully. To an extent, healing needs a lot of trust. A lot of trust just in the process, less of questioning of how, because we will never know how. The more I know, or the more I say I know it, let me tell you, I do not know it. Because that is beyond the cognitive understanding, or what we call as beyond the mind, beyond the sensory mind, beyond what we know. It is something beyond. You become that. So, and what we need is to see if I can connect with that. Once I connect with that, once I get the change within me, I know that something else has worked through me. That's how spiritual healing works. Especially when it comes to solving psychological problems, when it comes to solving emotional problems, or even when it comes to solving problems related to old age, physical diseases, autoimmune problems. The medical fraternity they have clearly told that they do not know why it happens. Yes or no? They say old age related releases. What is the reason for Parkinson? Old age. Correct? Or they say psychological, psychosomatic. Because we hear this term, no? There's nothing for him, it's only psychological problem. That phrase, it is only psychological problem, is a catch there. Which means that is something beyond. If it is physical, I would have solved it. Yes or no? If there is a block in the pipe in your home, what do? You just call a plumber and clear it off. Here it is not easy because you are not able to see where it is. Correct? That is where spiritual healing or using the tools and processes of energy healing works. It's a different dimension, and it's a dimension which you are always willing to explore. Only that you should take the step. You should be open to it. When you explore the dimension, when you are connecting with that consciousness, most of these problems get resolved without we needing to question how. Once transformation happens, you may know how it has happened, which means it's only through the result you will know, because by the time you would have been transformed. The how is something which as of now you should just let go. That's beyond the scope or realm of the conscious mind, beyond the realm of the cognitive conditioned mind. And that's the trust we have on the process. When you trust the process, when you trust the principles, go with it, divine intervention happens automatically. Thank you.